Today, we got the two broken Thomases from last time. If you recall, one of them was noisy and the other one didn't work. Turns out, in the last video was fixing James, which was successful. Both of these, the other one sprang to life and is also noisy, so both of these have cracked gears and I need to now find out which to replace. Let's start with this one first, because maybe they're different. Right, this is the clean one, aka the busted eyebrows one. This is the one that didn't want to work. And just as a reminder, this is what they are sounding like right now. Oh look, there goes. Oh, never mind. That is what that one sounds like. And this is how the other one sounds like, the corroded one. You can hear it's a higher pitch, but still rather broken, isn't it? So let's try to fix them up and show you how to replace the gears if you have any broken ones like this. Now technically they do work, but come on, do you really want noisy engines? I'm gonna do the busted eyebrows one. Alright, so the first step is, I guess, take this off. The first step is to remove those screws down there. You can remove them using a flathead screwdriver or a special triangular screwdriver. You do it off camera because I don't have a tripod or whatever holds cameras in place. Right, then you take out the coupling because we don't want to lose it. Actually, I don't think I can do that right now. Nope. Right, guess we're taking out this part next. This flat piece. There we go. There we go. And now you should just be able to pull this out. Now you should just be able to pull this out. There we go. Out. Looking at the wheel down there, it's not cracked, so obviously the wheel can't be the problem. So it'd be obviously the motor. And I actually have a spare one of these, but I want to fix this one, so the next step for opening up the motors is to take out these two screws. You can open it up just fine. Ooh, why is there plastic? Okay, whatever. There is a spring on this gear right here, so you need to be careful with this one. So yeah, let me just take these out. Actually, need to be taking out everything, and I can actually see the problem. It's not the gears. The gears are all fine. I think, if you look carefully here, that black piece is cracked, I think. And if I were to move it, yeah, I just easily move that down. Yeah, look at that. So the problem here with these two, I'm going to guess, is that this gear is broken. Luckily, I do have these gears, and I think I have one of them up here somewhere. Let me quickly check. Okay, so I found this gear, which is actually the right gear. It's just that I've been trying to shorten it down for another project, which is this guy. The video sadly got cancelled because I couldn't fix him up. Long story short, I got scammed. Anyways, this gear I think is fine, but I'm going to investigate the other gears and why there is plastic on this guy. I've never seen this on any other model, but let me just quickly look at the gears together. Looks fine. The usual culprits aren't even these two gears. Usually the gears that break the most are this one. So look at the top part of it. Doesn't seem like it. And this one, specifically down here. But again, seems fine, with the exception of a bit of rust, but should be fine. Right. So, if you have found your spare gear, or if you already have one, you open up the last screw, which is this one. Then you take this piece of plastic off, and then you have two extra things to remove before you have the main thing. You have the switch to remove, and the battery contact at the front. Oh. And now you're just left with taking out the motor, which is a bit of a strain. You need to push this inward. Oh, never mind. There you go. Yeah, I don't understand why there's a piece of plastic here, but seeing as that was in there, and the screws actually made a sound, that means that this thing has never been opened, and that this plastic piece is original. I'm gonna keep that in there. What I won't keep in there is that gear, though. Yeah, look, from the outside it doesn't look cracked, but if you look closely... Sorry. You can tell it's cracked right there. Right up there. I'm sorry for the blurriness. This gear here, this new one I think is fine, so let me attach it. Nah, that's not going anywhere. Right. Now let me quickly reassemble the motor to see if it works. I'll be right back. Okay, the motor has been reassembled. Let's put it into Thomas and see how it sounds. And be careful when inserting it, because you need to put the metal peg in there. And this one takes a bit of force to get in. There you go. Got it in. Let's put a battery in there and see how it sounds. And that is much quieter. Here's a before. And here's an after. He's butter smooth. And with video editing. Yeah, there you go. Thomas put back together. Happy as can be. But wait, we have another one to take care of. So you can just go away while I fix this one. Right, since you hopefully learned something from me, I won't explain this guy again, but I will use video editing again with my lazy transition. Look, watch this. When I snap my fingers, funnily enough, it's gonna be in bits and pieces. Boom. And he's taken apart. And yep, of course, the same problem. That gear is broken. So 2 times the same issue arose. I don't have a gear for him right now, so I'm gonna have to go in the basement to quickly find one. And also, I was gonna drill out this hole to remove the corrosion off of him. It's not too bad, I guess, but I'm gonna have to get another tool for that, which I currently don't have. So yeah, I'll be right back. Change of plan. I'm gonna use my Dremel. Remember to wear protection goggles when you're doing this. Right, so if you have corroded contacts like here, you can do it the easy way and just use a toothbrush and some vinegar, but I actually want to remove that. The only downside is it's going to turn into copper. I don't mind, personally. I mean, if it worked on James. So yeah, I'm going to quickly just drill this out. Unfortunately, I can't do it one-handed, so I'm going to do that off camera. Okay, so I just got it out. Need to drill that through. You can see how bad the corrosion on this is. I'm going to use the same method I used on James, which is put him in vinegar. That is immediately attacking. Well, we're going to put that to the side for now. Put it right. Yeah, there you go. Right, let me quickly go in the basement and find this guy a new gear. I'm back. Find a spare gear. This one also has plastic on him. Also, in the meantime, the corrosion has almost completely disappeared. Let's clean again. And there you go. Put back together. Running smoothly and not being noisy anymore. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video, and I hope you can fix your own Thomas if you have one that is noisy like this. Although, of course, it depends really. Sometimes other gears are broken, but it's the gears that are faulty. Or sometimes even the gear that's in the wheel here. You need to check for your own, but it's mostly in the gearbox. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and you could fix your own Thomas. Goodbye.